Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Why am I dedicating this to Genesis? Yeah, she was two. Two. Y'all, this is all for entertainment purposes only for TikTok 18 and older. Trigger warning. I speak of things of a sensitive nature. 33 on my timer. How appropriate, baby. I'm reminded of Mother Hecate. She has always been there for women and children who have been abused, for victims, especially children. That baby was two, y'all. Nobody listens. Apache Drive. That's the poorest of the poor, baby. Ain't nobody gonna listen to him. Now let me make a point for you. Y'all, I speak out because I'll be 58 next month. I'm celebrating my birthday early because change is coming to Enterprise. There ain't no more babies like that, like Genesis. It's unacceptable. It should have never happened to begin with. And the fact that everybody looks away and makes excuses for why this happened or that happened, it's passing the buck, and accountability is what it is. See, there are plenty of things that were said, plenty of signs of what was going on. Now, y'all, this is all for entertainment. 18 and older. This is just, I'm writing a fictional book, y'all. I speak out as a victim and a survivor of almost 58 years. I'll be 58 next month. Y'all, I have spent the last 4 years speaking out, of talking to doctors, medical professionals, nurse practitioners, the popo, you name it. No one listens. You know what finally did it for me? 2:33 when I started that, y'all. You know what? Finally, I was like, this ain't working. When I went to the doctor this last time, went and saw my nurse practitioner over in Devon. Y'all see, think about victims like myself, especially after the last 4 years. We're desperately trying to understand what's happening to us. That baby was two. And I'm trying to go in there and explain to medical professionals with license, allegedly, far greater than my own. Nurse practitioners, doctors, license, allegedly. No one's recognizing it. And if they do, they're looking away. You know what the response, you know what my medical professional told me, a victim, a survivor, begging to be heard, like Genesis? Well, now, I got a referral to go somewhere where someone would listen to me. Baby, you're passing the buck, and you're not taking responsibility or even upholding the words of your own oath, of your own profession, if you want to call it that. I'm going to call it exactly what it is. You failed me, your patient. You failed Genesis. And I speak not just to this one individual. I speak to every medical professional that I've seen in my whole life. I speak to every damn one of you that were in Genesis' life. You saw the signs. What did you do? Did you follow protocol? Did you follow protocol? When I spoke of the person that I saw in Wally World with the gray truck, did you follow protocol? protocol. What did you do? You looked the other way. You didn't see the signs. Again, you know what? I'm being reminded of what century was that when they were, putting women in. They used to call them asylums. They used to call it hysteria. They're doing what? Damn, that pattern sounds familiar. There is a lack of accountability, and there is a lack of responsibility, especially within the medical profession. The license, all of you. Genesis, how many professionals, allegedly, did she see in her 2 years of life? How many people were called? I know county. I know the HR was called. I know people were told. I know things were said. Who's passing the buck here? Who has the greatest responsibility? We all do. It's a failure of all of us. Acknowledge it for what it is. It should have never happened. Shame that happened down there. That's a bad neighborhood. We need to clean this city up. You know what? That sounds like a whole lot of judgmental entitlement to me. I've lived down there. As a matter of fact, that's where my black mama, my black family, accepted me and taught me how to care for a child. It was my first home. It was the first home of my child. This judgmental entitlement, I don't care. You don't apply anything other than it, this color or that color. It's the truth. We all see it. But it's a matter of being disposable. And unfortunately, what I've seen in the last 4 years and what people are willing to overlook for a Judas betrayal, even if that Judas betrayal is trying to make someone feel like shit by your words or your deeds or by saying they're ugly. I don't care. It is a failure of all of us. How you ask, how did this happen? Look at your lifestyles of the rich and famous. What is it you crave? Apache Drive is the poorest of the poor. Many trapped in their addictive habits. Many so are victims themselves. And you're feeding it for your Judas betrayal, aren't you? Go ahead, ask what happened that young. You already know. It's a failure of our society, not just one individual. It's all of us. I'm being reminded of Sodom and Gomorrah. Your lifestyles. You wouldn't be trying to bring in like a red light district, would you? Lifestyles. Yeah. A failure of all of us. Jenna should never have happened. That shouldn't happen. And you ain't forgetting that, baby.